Alright guys, back with another video, and today we're gonna do a Thanksgiving special weekly news. So, on this episode, Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson tests positive for COVID-19 per report. How is this bad or good? That's the question you're probably asking me. I think Lamar Jackson, this could be bad. I mean, the Ravens, they're 6-3, 6-4 now. Yeah, but I don't know. But they're hitting the all-time low with Lamar Jackson. But like, they've lost to the Patriots. They were gonna versus Steelers, probably lose against them. So Lamar Jackson hasn't been doing that good, which is why I think this is good for the Ravens. You might be asking, why is that? I think RG3 or Trace McSorley can do good for this team. Well, I don't think RG3, he's a little washed up, but I think this could be a thing for Trace McSorley this year. I mean, he hasn't been, he's been famous only because of TikTok, but I think Trace McSorley, RG3, pretty sure they should put Trace McSorley in, only because the young talent and the RG3 is kind of washed up, even though Trace McSorley's a third rounder. But I think this is bad and good. That's my reasons, and we also have another reasons about it. Everyone sees like Lamar Jackson. He can run the ball, but he can't really throw. So I think RG3 or Trace McSorley will have more accuracy than Lamar Jackson. But I don't think the chemistry is going to be that good between the QBs, because the RG3 or Trace McSorley, they have to like get to know the receivers. I'm sure they work with it at practice, but still they need to work with them, like sense how fast they are, who's fast, who's not as fast. So yeah, that's what I think. It's hard to tell if this is a bad thing or a good thing, only because Lamar Jackson hasn't been doing that well, but the last matchup they had, they've been doing, Lamar Jackson's passing attack was good. It didn't help that he threw some picks, but I think he was kind of getting better over time. I think this Lamar Jackson needs to reset. I mean, when they versed the team that they did last week, like, he did good. I mean, Mark Andrews is a big reason, but the one biggest reason Lamar Jackson is doing bad is that he's forcing the ball. In the game, you saw him just throwing it to Marquise Brown, trying to force it in there. Like, as last year, he uses speed, but it's just not the same. I mean, off season, they didn't have a big off season. That could have been why. So I think it's good and bad, but I think just give the rookies a chance. I mean, you see Alex Smith. He's probably the starting quarterback. He needs a chance. And also, this is an old one, Kyle Allen. He got a spot. So Trace McSorley, I think I would hope that Trace McSorley is going to be the one who starts, only because he's young, and RG3 is listed as their first. They're gonna start, but I think this Sunday on Sunday they're gonna start Trace McSorley or bench RG3, because RG3 in his last games hasn't been doing good, and he's kind of old, and he can't really use his legs. The thing that when he was younger this season, that was as good. It was no problem for Washington. But yeah, I think give him a chance. Give Trace McSorley a chance. Not for the TikTok, but for the sake of the team. You can always just Get Lamar Jackson back. Yeah, next headline. So, as we know, well, as many not know, this was posted 34 minutes ago. Darnold is back. He's gonna be back in the starting lineup, hopefully this Sunday, or I don't know if they have a bye, but yeah, he's back. So that's all I really have to say. It might be better for him because Joe Flacco's not that good. Now, this headline about Sam Darnold. So, just before we get that far, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're on our way to 20 subscribers. Keep it and put the ring notification so you get notified all these videos. We're trying to make a lot of videos. It's been crazy. And yeah. Alright, Sam Darnold. So, Sam Darnold has been injured for a long time, and Joe Flacco, I mean, I kind of wanted Joe Flacco, not for the memes or anything, just because looking back, the game, Joe Flacco against the Patriots, I've been wanting to talk about this. I don't know if my fans would like this, how Joe Flacco might be the best for the Jets. That was what I was thinking of. Okay, so he's peaked over 100 yards in that game. A horrible offense. He's been finding targets into Rashard Perriman, throwing the deep ball, throwing some checkdowns. The big issue about Joe Flacco over that game is he just threw the ball up too much. Like, he threw the ball up into triple coverage, and it got picked, and that cost him the game. But I think this is good for Sam Darnold, only because he's getting his job back. I think Joe Flacco is not going to have a bounce back season, comeback player of the year, but I think this is good for the Jets. Sam Darnold's been a while since he's been to the Jets, probably working out. I mean, this team really needs something. I mean, Sam Darnold, hopefully he comes back, at least gives him one win, but I kind of want to see that 0-16 season. But yeah, so the Jets need something to push them. I mean, Rashard Perriman, I liked Rashard Perriman's game, like, in the Jets, but they lost to the Bills, and Joe Flacco's just not working out. So, I think Sam Darnold, maybe he can have some luck, just anything for the Jets, even a 1-point victory, just anything. They need something. And hopefully, they fire Adam Gase to see how horrible this is, so 0-16 season might not be that bad for the Jets. So as you know, well, some of you might not know again, that McLaurin had a game-winning tackle, basically. Touchdown-saving tackle. You saw his speed. So he might be the next superstar. Right. What my brother's trying to say, the DK Metcalf, players are getting the mentality, I think this is league, to hustle instead of just waiting there. So I think that's good to develop the hustleness. I don't know where my brother was trying to do that, but it might be a meme on TikTok. So, yeah, they only got 3 points out of that drive, by the way. Not a touchdown. So, Larry also, league changing. Larry Fitzgerald tests positive for COVID. I don't know. I hate COVID this year. I hate 2020. It's horrible. COVID and all this stuff. We don't get to have like the full NFL experience. And yeah, So today hasn't been great. Larry Fitzgerald. Do I think this is the end of his career? I maybe think so, only because he's one of the oldest receivers, maybe even the oldest. I don't know about that's not official, but he's been backing up DeAndre Hopkins and other receivers. He's been the third stringer. I mean, Larry Fitzgerald, he means the best. Everyone thought Larry Fitzgerald, he was just the guy, just to be, oh, look, I have still Larry Fitzgerald. But no, this is actually a big game changer. Larry Fitzgerald might be the Tom Brady of aging. He hasn't really aged that much. I mean, his game has dropped off. But if you look at older receivers, just really good receivers.
Bask in the warm glow of winter lights with cat.
Whoa. So, so you could think of he has 57 targets, 43 catches, 336 yards, 0 receiving touchdowns. So I think this is a good year for Larry, especially how old he is. I mean, it might be the Cardinals might cut him after this year, but I don't think they will. I mean, he's 336 yards and he's supposed to be old. I mean, that's incredible. Alright, I think that's all for today. I think this was one of our best videos. So, this is All Around Sports World. And this was a Thanksgiving special. Bye.